Back to Henderson. Johnson finds Henderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 9 feet out. And Bird with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Bird's got the opening basket of the game for the Celtics. Outside, Russell. Pass to Seasting. Here's Kellogg. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And assisted hoops tell you that the offense is running well.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Boston. Johnson outside. And here's Bird. Tries from 7. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
We know Bird can shoot it, but what makes Larry an elite offensive force is his ability to score from anywhere.
Carter, the pass to Russell. Williams, a screen on Maxwell. To the paint, stolen by Bird. Johnson inside, defended by Carter. Henderson dishes to Bird. And yes, it's good. Bird's got 6 points.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there.
Here is Seasting. Nobody near Williams. Wide open shot is on the money.
The big man, Williams, showing some distance.
The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Pass to Henderson. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Here's Bird. And it's off the back rim. No good. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Kellogg can't get it to go.
I'm sure he's upset right now. He had a space, had it all lined up, but just couldn't convert on the mid-range jumper.
Just owning that painted area. I guess the motto is do it till they stop it.
Pacers trail by 4. Carter outside. Pass to Kellogg. Right side, Williams. It's hauled in by Bird. And so Bird will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Johnson surveying the floor. Now here's Bird. Poked away. 5 to shoot. Maxwell, the pass to Bird. They get it again. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Carter on the wing, covered by Johnson. Back to Carter. Up top, Russell. Pass to Kellogg. Here's Henderson. On the wing, Bird. Out left to the wing. And here's Henderson. And here is Johnson, defended by Carter. Maxwell, the pass to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19. And the basket by Maxwell.
Maxwell understands when he needs to assert himself on offense. He knows when he needs to look at that mid-range jumper.
Here is Carter. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Kellogg. Here is Seasting. Henderson defending. Williams picks for Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the rejection by Parrish.
You can't go up like that with Parrish around. He'll deny that every time.
Russell from long range. Good. Another from 3.
He's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Johnson outside. Back to Henderson. Here's Maxwell. Johnson outside. Celtics passing it around. 5 on the clock. From the wing. Count it. Good.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Pacers trail by 5. Outside, Russell. Pass to Carter. Back to Russell. Williams, a screen on Maxwell. Outside, Russell. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, good determination and persistence from Campy Russell. A bump from the defense wasn't going to slow him down at all.
Here's Henderson. Johnson outside. Parrish, the pass to Henderson. Here's Maxwell. He's guarded by Russell. It's Henderson on the wing. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Maxwell. Nice D from Russell. Pacers trail by 3. Seasting passes to Russell. To the middle.
Boy, that's a high IQ play on defense there.
That's a spot where you want to foul. Send a message.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Celtics.
You've got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And, you know, another thing has been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
That free throw, no good. He's good on the second. And so it's Boston with it. Pass to Maxwell. Now here's Johnson, defended by Carter. Back to Henderson. Parrish up top. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Carter on the wing. Covered by Johnson. From 11 feet away, Kellogg, that's good. Kellogg's got 5 now.
Nice pass, creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
I am not quite sure what went wrong offensively in that one. They simply didn't look like themselves out there.
Yeah, they just looked flustered in that one. They weren't generating the looks they wanted out there.
Bird misses. The Pacers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Carter outside. Pass to Russell. Back to Carter. Here is Seasting. Shoots over Henderson. The shot by Seasting, no good. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Johnson, the pass to Parrish. No good off the front iron. And Indiana shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Here's Kellogg, defended by Bird. Williams passes to Kellogg.
He couldn't quite convert, almost had the and one.
Physical defense, making him earn it from the line.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
So They now lead by 1. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And he can't hit the second.
And a moment for him to catch a breather as he gets set at the foul line.
Here's Wedman. Here's McHale from down in the low post. It goes. And the Celtics lead by 1.
That's exactly the kind of possession you want on offense. Great chance, and they convert it.
Here's Lowe. Outside Russell. Pass to Johnson. Here's Lowe. Defended by Dunleavy. Indiana moving it around. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 5. Second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. Williams has got his second basket.
Look at Williams using his size to win the rebound battle, and then smartly sending it right back.
Down low, Dunleavy dishes to McHale, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Indiana.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And that one misses.
One of the more unique big men in this game. McHale is an impact player at both ends of the floor.
He hits the second from the line. Pacers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pass to Lowe. Now here's Johnson. Here's Kellogg.
That was an easy call on that shot.
Refs will call that one 10 out of 10 times.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Misses, so he splits the free throws. For Boston, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Wedman. Still yet to score. Just 5 to shoot. McHale. Williams with the block.
Seems like Williams is always in the perfect position to swat those shots away. Good timing.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Top Russell, Ainge covering. Low the pass to Russell, shoots over Ainge. Indiana again missing. Boston trailing. Pass to Dunleavy, goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Indiana. Johnson right side. Here's Kellogg. Low the pass to Johnson. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Here's Russell. And it's Keenan with the rebound. The Celtics shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Inside. Williams with the block.
Good idea to attack the rim, but stellar defense denies him in the paint.
Danny Ainge.
prepares. He's checked in for the Celtics.
Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
Boston on D. They trail by 1. Low, the pass to Stepanovic. Here's Low. Clock at 4. Johnson, that's for 2. And the rebound goes to McHale. Here's Wedman. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. And the Celtics lead by 1.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
Just a few seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Low. Nothing on the board. Gondresick. Indiana again missing. That's the end of the first quarter and not much scoring. It remains close. It's the Celtics up by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
So far, the defense has been excellent coming into this game.
They're communicating, providing help when needed, and not giving up anything easy. You love to see this type of effort.
Thomas passes to Low. Indiana moving the ball around. Thomas, no luck.
Not officially a block, but it's one in my book.
He really affected the shot. Was in great position. Textbook defense.
Here's McHale, and he uses the glass on the layup. McHale's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Celtics. Johnson outside. Outside Thomas. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside, McHale. Pass to Dunleavy. And here is Parrish. Here's Ainge. Off target from three-point range. Indiana trailing here. Johnson down low. Excellent D there from Parrish. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Redmond the pass to Parrish. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Substitution number 34, Leroy Holmes.
Here's Low. No scoring in this one. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Clock at 6. Back to Thomas. Pass to Stepanovic. A miss that time would have put him up. The Celtics shooting 43% from the field. It's stolen. Here's Low. Cole buries it down low. And the Pacers lead by 1. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, you know, 5 lead changes already, partner, and this one's definitely going to be a battle.
Celtics on offense. Ainge, the pass to Wedman. To the inside. Here's McHale. Nails the baby hook. That's 7 points for Kevin McHale.
As we like to say, a guy like McHale is a problem. He's such an excellent scorer in the low post.
Pass to Thomas. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Oh, the pass to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Stepanovic. And the bank shot is good. Stepanovic has got the lead up to 1 now for Indiana. A timeout called by Casey Jones. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Bird's checked in for Wedman. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Bird. Parrish kicks to Dunleavy. Bird passes to McHale. Back to Bird. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Dunleavy for 3. Stepanovic grabs the miss. For Indiana, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter. 3 of 6. Johnson's shot is off. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Bird looking it over. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here is Seasting. Still scoreless. To the left wing. They set the pick. Out to the wing. Stepanovic. And no good that time. Excellent D there from Parrish. Now Dunleavy. 20 feet out. Bird's shot is good. Bird's got 8. 8 lead changes in the first half. Oh, this is unbelievable.
I agree, man. Unbelievable is right. Both sides digging in for what looks like a battle of immovable forces.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. The Pacers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Here's Dunleavy. Bird outside. Ainge with the ball. Bird with the bounce pass. On the wing, Bird. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ainge dishes to McHale. It's rebounded by Indiana. Carter outside. Pass to Kellogg. It's blocked.
Coaches love to see this kind of high-effort D, especially right at the rim.
Here's Bird. Here's McHale. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
A determined rebounder. McHale just outworks the opposition to come away with the second chance points.
Pass to Carter. Out to the right wing. Seasting passes to Williams. On the wing, Johnson. Carter outside. Cuts it 5. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Celtics leading by 3. Bird outside. Now here's Parrish. Parrish with the screen on Williams. Here's Dunleavy. Kellogg pulls it in. The Pacers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Pass to Johnson. Now Williams. Double team on Williams. Now Johnson. Here is Seasting, defended by Dunleavy. The shot by Seasting, no good.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from outside, and they could not have played him any better.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I like seeing Ainge put pressure on the defense, finding ways to get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. And here's a timeout from K.C. Jones now. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Some changes here for the Celtics. Maxwell, he's checked in for McCain. And Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Dunleavy. Russell, he's checked in for the Pacers.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Ainge.
Well, you got to love the raw tenacity Danny Ainge brings to this game. I mean, this guy works so hard to make an impact and just refuses to let other players push him around. He's a great competitor.
Both free throws good from Ainge.
Free throw shooting is a skill, and this guy absolutely has it.
Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Russell passes to Williams. Stolen by Parrish. Here's Maxwell. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Great trip down the floor for this team. Ends in Maxwell flushing it down.
Pacers trail by 7. Carter outside. Deflects the pass. Pass to Kellogg. Here's Johnson, and there's the drive. No good with the layup.
And the defense wasn't horrible, but still, he's got to come through there. There wasn't enough resistance to prevent him from scoring that way.
Russell with the bucket. Russell's got his third basket of the night right there.
They look to him offensively, a player who makes an impact on this end.
Pass to Ainge. Now Perry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
When you play with the physicality that Parrish does, you're going to get some foul calls.
For Boston, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
You know, in so many ways, Robert Parrish is a big man's big guy. Dominant down in the paint, focuses on high percentage shots, runs the floor well, and does a good job rim protecting. This guy rebounds, too.
Henderson's checked in for Danny Ainge. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Pacers trail by 5. Carter, the pass to Kellogg. Here's Seasting. Here's Williams. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Inside, Williams puts his big frame to work and gets himself a close-range look.
Henderson finds Johnson. Back to Henderson. And Johnson now top of the key. Celtics passing it around. And here's Maxwell for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here is Seasting. Henderson defending. Kellogg passes to Russell. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by Bird. Bird's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson outside. It's stolen by Carter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This close in, you have to finish strong. You have to capitalize on the easy chances.
The Celtics with the lead. Johnson outside. Pass to Parrish. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
The basis of our game is the pass, sharing, being a great teammate.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And with their offense sputtering, time to talk things over.
Yeah, they've got to get organized and make more of their opportunities.
The Celtics making a switch here. McHale's checked in. Here is Seasting. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Russell. Now here is Carter. Here is Seasting. Henderson defending. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Seasting.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens, because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Carter, and he makes good on the layup. Carter's got the lead up to 1 now for Indiana. It certainly has been, Mike Fratello, a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. Feels like we have a lead change every couple of possessions.
And thank goodness. Woo-hoo. Pass to Maxwell. Now Johnson. It's stolen by Carter. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Seasting's got his second basket of the game.
Got up the floor in a hurry there. Nobody's catching Seasting in the open court. Not that time.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Boston. Johnson outside. Back to Henderson. Pass to Johnson. 5 to shoot. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Maxwell. And he can't bank that one in. Here is Seasting. Back to Carter. Up top, Russell. Fades. And McHale pulls it down. McHale's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Henderson looking it over. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pacers lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. You are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. You got to like what Kevin McHale has done in this game.
Well, just getting after it on the offensive boards, you got to respect that workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he's playing with grit and determination, and it's paid dividends in this game.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in game 2. Pacers leading by 3. Outside, Russell. Pass to Kellogg. Here is Seasting. Russell passes to Seasting. Back to Russell. Carter with the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Parrish has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint, picked off in midair. Here is Seasting, driving the lane. That shot missing. Excellent defense there from Henderson. Boston shooting 40% from the field. One-on-one fast break. Pass to Kellogg. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And that one is off. Bird, the pass to Henderson. Now Johnson, defended by Carter. And here's Bird. Here's Maxwell. The Celtics need to get a shot off. For 3, Henderson.
That's exactly how you win the rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
What an athlete Russell is, driving towards the rim and finding ways to finish.
Celtics trail by 5. Henderson passes to Maxwell. And Johnson now top of the key. To the right side. Unloads. Maxwell's shot is no good.
From the mid-range, you really want to avoid contested attempts.
Carter right side. Here is Seasting. It's good. Seasting's got 6 points.
Inside, amongst the trees, Seasting relies on his quickness. That's how he beats bigger guys.
Back to Henderson. Johnson outside. Over Carter. Here's Bird. Kellogg pulls it in. Kellogg's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Carter, the pass to Seasting. Johnson against Carter. Pass to Kellogg. Robert Parrish comes up with the rebound. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. Henderson, bounce pass. Here's Maxwell. And the layup's good off the glass. Maxwell's got his third basket of the night.
You're not going to stop Cedric Maxwell inside. He's very capable of scoring even when the defense bumps it.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Russell. Shoots a fader. It's rebounded by Maxwell. Celtics trail by 5. Johnson, the pass to Maxwell. Johnson up top. Pass to Maxwell. Lets it go from deep. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Russell. Pacers leading by 5. Here is Seasting. He has 6. Puts one up from 19. And Boston with the rebound. Bird's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Johnson dishes to Parrish. Henderson outside. The Celtics working the ball around now. Johnson, that's for 2. The Pacers pull it in. Right side, Russell. And that's collected by Bird. Bird's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Johnson kicks to Bird. Over Russell. Boston again missing. Here's Indiana. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Seasting. Back to Carter. Now Russell. To stop the drought. It doesn't go for him.
Rough quarter for him. Just hasn't been able to connect.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. Just got to stay with it.
And it's Bird with the jam.
Bird throwing it down. He doesn't do that a lot. But he showed you right there he can do it when he needs to.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Pacers. 3-point lead. Russell left side. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
That's how you stop the easy shot. By playing assertive but clean defense.
Henderson, no good.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot in. It worked out for him.
Here's Russell. A rebound by the Celtics. Parrish has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Bird passes to Henderson. Here's Maxwell. It's Henderson on the wing. Pass to Maxwell. Now here's Johnson. 6 to shoot. And here's Henderson. And shot on the way. They get it back. Bird finishing in close.
And Bird is so intelligent at reading shot trajectory, which is why he's able to grab offensive rebounds.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. in for Boston. Dunleavy comes in for Henderson. The Pacers with the lead. Outside Russell. Pass to Seasting. And here's Carter. Covered by Johnson. Carter, the pass to Stepanovic. Shoots over Parrish. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And the defense tried to match the physicality of Parrish, but he's just too strong down there.
Here is Seasting. He's got 6. Carter on the wing. And to Russell. Over Bird. Russell, no good. And here's Boston. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Johnson outside. Here's Bird. Over Russell. Shot clock at 6. Bird can't hit. Russell high post. He's against McHale. Carter the pass to Seasting. Here's Russell. Stepanovic. Great positioning on the putback.
That's the thing about Stepanovic. We saw it in college. He will outwork you.
Dunleavy the pass to Johnson. Now Dunleavy. Celtics passing it around. And Johnson now top of the key. Over Carter. Tries again.
Great job by McHale creating contact by being physical himself.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Take a break.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive boards.
And that one falls for McHale. Some changes for Boston. Redmond comes in for Parrish. And Danny Ainge is subbed in for Dennis Johnson. In Indiana with a change here, too. Johnson's checked in. He hits both from the strike. Here is Seasting. 6 points for him. Outside, Russell. Seasting passes to Carter. High post, Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Seasting. Rebound, Boston. McHale's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Here's Ainge on the money from 12 feet away. And the Celtics lead by 3.
We've seen Ainge knock down trays, so the mid-range jumper, it's there if Danny wants it.
And so here is Indiana. Coaching tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Here is Seasting. 6 to shoot. Pass to Russell. Stolen away. The shot's good from Wedman. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
Great hustle by Wedman. Getting a look before the defense can set up.
Here is Seasting. Carter outside. Here is Seasting. Defended by Dunleavy. Here is Seasting. Back to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson, the pass to Seasting. From 17 feet out, Johnson's shot is off.
You know, he's taking shot after shot after shot, but still can't break out of this cold streak.
At this point, it's all mental. He's in his own head, not letting the shots come naturally.
And that one, good. Bird's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Larry attacks you in so many ways, showing his natural scoring ability here, filling up the scorecard.
The Pacers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. A fader. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
He's just forcing too many shots out there right now. Just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Now, here is Ainge. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Dunleavy's shot is off. Pacers trail by 7. They need this.
Credit the defense there. Adjusts his feet, takes the hit, and gets the call.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Ainge. Here he goes. McHale trying to free himself up. The shot by Ainge, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Thomas. 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. Kellogg makes it off the glass. Kellogg's got 9.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Ainge, the pass to Wedman. Now Dunleavy. Clock at 6. Pass to Keenan. Puts it up from 17. And he hits the jump shot. Keenan's got his first points of the game.
Hitting the open teammate. Nice floor recognition.
Three-pointer. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Boston headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Here's Wedman. Back to Ainge. Celtics passing it around. Dunleavy dishes to Parrish. It's good. Parrish has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Celtics.
There are plenty of moves Parrish can go to inside. It's what makes him so efficient down low.
And his pass is to Laura. Back to Thomas. Here's Kellogg. He's guarded by McHale.
Nice job working that ball inside, putting the onus on the defense.
Shooting for Indiana. Kellogg at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. Boston leading by 7. Ainge the pass to McHale. Here's Dunleavy. High post shot. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Can't be indecisive on those quick jumpers. Let it fly.
The Pacers shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Here's Kellogg, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Robert Parrish picks one up there.
Shooting for Indiana. Kellogg. One shot.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. Well shot.
The Celtics with the lead. Ainge up top. Pass to Wedman. To the middle. Here's McHale. Kellogg pulls it in. Kellogg. Johnson left side. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Robert Parrish picks one up there.
At the line for the Pacers, Clark Kellogg, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. So it's Boston now. And here is Ainge. Pass to Wedman. Back to Ainge. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Celtics lead by 8.
What confidence off the catch. I like whenever Ainge goes right up with it.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Outside Thomas. Now, here's Johnson. Back to Thomas. 4 on the clock. Here's Kellogg. Can't hit that one. McHale with some nice D. Here's Wedman. To the middle. Here's Parrish. And it's blocked.
That's called protecting the rim, folks. What a play.
Here's Johnson. Goes back up. And that one's good. Stepanovic.
The young Stepanovic in the right place at the right time.
Celtics leading by 6. And here's a timeout from K.C. Jones now. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. He's checked in for the Celtics. And a change for the Pacers. Williams is checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to K.C. Jones address his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Parrish. Pass to Ainge. Bird outside. Over Johnson. Busted. No good that time either. Pacers trail by 6. To the paint. Indiana moving the ball. Yep, it counts. Kellogg's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Clearly a mix-up defensively there. Way too easy inside.
And in a close game, those can come back to haunt you.
Right wing. 14 feet away. And Dunleavy gets it to go in. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And if you give him space like that in the mid-range, he won't hesitate to let it fly.
And his pass is to Lowe. Back to Johnson. Pass to Kellogg. Some solid defense there from McHale. Austin leading by 6. Here's Bird. McHale trying to free himself. Bird's shot is good.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Thomas passes to Lowe. Thomas up top. Out to the right wing. Finds it from 19. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
I seriously doubt that was the shot that they were looking for right there.
And the defense wants those type of shots. He played right into it.
And Kevin McHale, the bucket on the assist by Ainge. And it's a 10-point Boston lead.
The coaches love seeing shots from there at the rim.
Pacers shooting about 43% here in the 4th quarter. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Now here's Williams. On the wing, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Now Ainge. Pass to Bird. Ainge with the ball. Fires from 18. It's hauled in by Thomas. And Johnson now top of the key. Here's Lowe. On the wing, Williams. Over Ainge. And that's collected by Bird. Bird's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Ainge. Pacers with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Lowe. Intense shot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Celtics leading by 6. Pass to Ainge. Now here's Parrish. He's guarded by Williams. Parrish kicks to Bird. Dunleavy up top. 6 to shoot. McHale passes to Bird. Here's Dunleavy. Here's Ainge. Austin again missing. Here's Lowe. Johnson outside. To Kellogg. And Thomas now, top of the key. Stolen by Parrish. Into the lane. Dunleavy dishes to Ainge. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Pacers trail by 8. The Pacers call timeout.
And I think one area to critique right now, the shot selection he's been going with. He's missing a lot of shots. And I think right now it's hurting his team. It's time to start becoming a facilitator more. Try to get the opportunity spread around on this offense.
changes for Boston. Maxwell is checked in for McHale. Johnson comes in for Ainge. And Henderson subbed in for Dunleavy. Russell passes to Carter. Back to Russell. Looking to get back on track here. Count it.
And you see why Russell is confident inside. He feels like he can go at anyone down there.
Pass to Maxwell. Back to Henderson. The Celtics working the ball around now. Johnson, the pass to Henderson. Here's Bird. It's rebounded by Indiana. Kellogg's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here is Seastain. Henderson defending. Williams, a screen on Maxwell. Down low. Stolen by Parrish. The 10-footer. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Great footwork and power from Maxwell on the low block.
Seastain passes to Carter. Now Russell is guarded by Maxwell. Here's Kellogg over Bird. Kellogg can't get it to go. Johnson kicks to Henderson. Pass to Maxwell. Back to Johnson. Maxwell, the pass to Bird. That's another rebound.
Beasting on the boards. He is having his way inside.
And he's nearing the franchise record for rebounds in a playoff game. Here is Seastain. Henderson defending. It's off target. Boston leading by 8. Puts it up from 17. Not gonna go.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
Here is Seastain. A huge two-handed slam.
As a playmaker, Seastain has a good feel for the game and rewards his guys for getting open.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Russell against Maxwell. Up top, Henderson. Here's Johnson. Jumper is off. Carter looking around. Henderson with the rebound. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Maxwell. Henderson outside. 5 on the clock. That shot no good. Pacers trail by 6. Russell left side. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Celtics leading by 6. 1:02 left in the 4th quarter. Henderson. Williams with the rebound. Pacers shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much wrong for them. Here is Seastain. 6 on the shot clock. Williams has a screen for Russell. Tries it from 19. That does not go. And so they foul intentionally.
First team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Jerry Seastain. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Henderson.
shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And the Pacers call time here. 30 seconds left in the game. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And they need to execute quick out of this break.
And even if they get it and then get a quick foul, there still might not be enough time.
.26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires from way outside. Does not go in. A tremendous team effort, Mike, offensively from them tonight.
Well, they've been unselfish, a ton of assists, plus lots of different scorers out there.
Yeah, things you all appreciate. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinal. For our terrific reporter David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thank you for tuning in tonight. So long.